Are you sick and weary of dealing with the same old issues in the same old city? Considering a change of scenery? You're not alone after all. Recent data indicates that an increasing number of Americans are packing up and moving away from their hometowns in quest of better opportunities. Additionally, as a result of the epidemic, more people are searching for locations with lower cost of living, better access to healthcare, and more distant employment prospects. Where should you go, though? The answer to that question won't be provided by this film, but a better query will be, where should I avoid going? We've prepared a list of the top 12 American cities that people are emigrating from, and we're going to tell you all about them and look more closely at the causes of immigration. Which cities make the cut will be determined by factors including cost of living, accessibility to healthcare, economic opportunity, and more. We'll also talk about some of the less publicized reasons why people are leaving, such poor public schools, expensive taxes, and even awful weather. Who wants to be stuck in a city where the only things to do are watch the snow fall or avoid getting mugged on the streets? So sit back, unwind, and get ready for the definitive guide to the places that everyone is leaving. Number 12, Detroit. Detroit, formerly a thriving metropolis recognized for its automobile industry, has struggled in recent years. Residents have found it challenging to find permanent jobs or feel safe in their own areas due to high unemployment rates and crime rates. Recent statistics show that Detroit has one of the highest unemployment rates of any large metro. Not the two statistics you want to succeed in, the city also has a higher crime rate than the national average. The issues in Detroit don't end there, though, as a severe lack of access to high-quality healthcare and education has also contributed to the city's short life expectancy. For many years, Detroit has been among the least healthy and well-off major U.S. cities. Number 11, the charm city Baltimore, but be prepared to be disappointed. Despite having a reputation as a historical and cultural center, Baltimore has a high crime rate. Due to the high rates of poverty and limited access to high-quality healthcare, the city also has a poor life expectancy. The Baltimore Police Department statistics show that Baltimore has one of the highest crime rates in the nation, with a violent crime rate that is significantly higher than the national average. The city's troubles are further exacerbated by the shockingly high poverty rate. Baltimore also suffers from a severe lack of access to high-quality healthcare and education, which has lowered the city's life expectancy, but the issues don't end there. Number 10, the Queen City, Buffalo. Despite having some of the most stunning natural scenery in the nation, Buffalo has experienced economic hardship due to high taxes, the harsh climate, and limited job possibilities. Residents have found it challenging to make a livelihood and take advantage of the city's natural beauty due to a lack of employment options. Don't forget that snow covers most of that natural beauty for much of the year. Buffalo has one of the highest property tax rates in the nation, making it challenging for homeowners to maintain a home there. They must find a way to finance all of those snow plows, right? Number 9, the Golden Gate City, San Francisco. San Francisco may be known for its top-notch museums, famous buildings, and for being the location of Silicon Valley, but many locals no longer can afford to live there. People are leaving San Francisco for a variety of reasons, including the high cost of living, the lack of affordable housing, and the terrible air quality. San Francisco's housing market is one of the most expensive in the nation, according to Zillow data. A large portion of the famous city has been overrun with homeless camps and rampant drug use in recent years. Therefore, you can't hold it against the many residents who have chosen to move on from unaffordable million-dollar apartments with vistas of trash and needles in search of greener pastures. Number 8, Wichita, Kansas. which is well known for its flat terrain, tornadoes, and residents who are always ready to highlight the advantages of being somewhere that no one wants to visit. But let's face it, the job market is only slightly less flat than the scenery, and boredom is only marginally more perilous than tornadoes. High unemployment rates and a dearth of employment options have plagued the city of Wichita. Many city dwellers have been compelled to relocate in quest of better employment opportunities and a higher standard of living. But let's be honest, who needs a job when you have a never-ending vista of wheat fields to gaze upon? Number 7. The Windy City, Chicago. A place famous for its deep dish pizza, the Willis Tower, and its residents who rave about the cold weather. But let's be honest, the job market is the only thing that is colder than the weather, and the budget deficit is the only thing that is deeper than the dish. Chicago has one of the highest crime rates in the nation, with a violent crime rate that is significantly higher than the national average, according to figures from the city's own police department. High incomes and businesses are leaving Chicago in large numbers, taking their tax dollars with them. This is straining the state's finances and its capacity to offer residents essential services. It appears that those who have the resources to do so are making the decision to go by voting with their feet. Number 6. The City of Angels, Los Angeles. Los Angeles has suffered with high crime rates, limited access to health care, and a high cost of living despite its pleasant climate, gorgeous beaches, and flourishing entertainment economy. Many Los Angeles citizens are moving away due to the city's high taxes, lack of affordable housing, and traffic congestion. Data from the Los Angeles Police Department show that the city has a higher crime rate than the country as a whole, which makes it challenging for many citizens to feel safe in their own areas. Many city dwellers may find it difficult to afford to live in the city due to the high cost of living, which includes high prices for groceries, transportation, and healthcare. Number 5. Fresno, California. The only thing to do in the city is watch the cows graze, and the air is so pristine that it is oppressive. However, Fresno is not a fantastic city for job searchers. It may be great for agricultural. There are few prospects and a competitive employment market. Furthermore, Fresno might not be the best location for someone who can't take the heat. High unemployment rates and a dearth of employment options have plagued Fresno for some time. Many city dwellers have been compelled to relocate in quest of better employment opportunities and a higher standard of living. But let's face it, with so many fruit orchards available, who needs a job? Oakland, California, is ranked 4. A city with stunning bay vistas, a variety of neighborhoods, and residents who are always willing to rave about how much they adore the quirky urban feel. The crime rate is the only eccentricity greater than the urban vibe. Oakland has been experiencing problems with safety and high crime rates. But when you have amazing street art and a diversified cuisine scene, what's a little risk worth? Being in the Bay Area in Northern California, the city also has a comparatively high cost of living, which only serves to make matters worse. But don't worry, along with the high expense of living come high crime rates, failing schools, and persistently high air pollution levels. It's not a terrific area for a family to grow up or to live well. Not to mention the numerous allegations of police wrongdoing and the significant number of homeless people in the city. Oakland is a depressing place. Number 3. The Gateway City, St. Louis, Missouri. Is the city where the barbecue is so amazing, you will forget all your problems, and the Gateway Arch is the only thing taller than the crime rate, a city with a high crime rate, inadequate schools, and impoverished neighborhoods. High unemployment rates, subpar education, and a dearth of employment options have been problems in St. Louis. For good cause, the city's population has been dropping for years. Many of its citizens are forced to leave in quest of better opportunities and a higher standard of living due to the city's high crime rate and lack of safety. St. Louis has a comparatively reasonable cost of living despite its issues, but it's not a terrific area to raise a family. Number 2. Memphis, the birthplace of the blues. In this city you'll be singing the blues because of the crime rate. Memphis, which is well known for its diverse culture, vibrant music scene, and mouth-watering barbecue, has suffered with high crime rates, limited access to health care, and a high cost of living. Many residents are emigrating from Memphis due to the shortage of cheap housing, high taxes, and traffic congestion, among other factors. Memphis is one of the most hazardous cities in America due to its frightening crime rate. The city also takes pride in having some of the best barbecue joints in the nation, but let's face it, who wants delicious cuisine when they're constantly on edge? The Big Easy, New Orleans, is ranked first on our list. The city where weathering a hurricane is a norm and calling the police is a luxury. It's hardly surprising that locals are fleeing in droves because the area is known for having high crime rates, limited access to health care, and a high cost of living. The city has never fully recovered from Hurricane Katrina's destruction, and with the constant threat of hurricanes and the inadequate infrastructure in the area, it is a dangerous place to live. Just the tip of the iceberg pertains to the high cost of living, lack of affordable housing, and excessive taxes. But the city's high crime rate is the true shocker, as the police force is frequently rated as one of the most corrupt in the nation. If you thought crime was awful, the healthcare system is far worse, requiring many citizens to travel great distances in order to receive the care they require. New Orleans is not the place to go if you're searching for a safe and economical place to call home. It's recommended to stay away from this troubled city because of all its issues. Therefore, New Orleans is the city for you if you're searching for somewhere where crime rates will make you want to call the police will make you want to contact a lawyer, and where surviving a storm is just part of daily life. The top 12 American cities that everyone is leaving are shown below. We hope that by cautioning you against where not to reside, this film has been educational and has assisted you in making an informed decision about where you wish to live. Furthermore, who wants to live in a place where they are continuously on the lookout for danger or scurrying for higher ground? Let us know in the comment section.